Everyone thinks Spider-Man isn't going to be in Daredevil Born Again Season 2, but that's not actually true. In fact, he might be one of the most important characters in the entire show. You're probably just not paying close enough attention. Fact of the matter is, Spider-Man does appear in the series, just not in the way that you're expecting. Let me explain. You see, at the end of Spider-Man No Way Home, Doctor Strange casts a spell to make the entire world forget Peter Parker. This includes Matt Murdock. Now think about that for a second. Matt Murdock knows he defended someone. He remembers the case, but he can't quite remember who it was. That's not just a detail, that's a void. And that void is where Spider-Man appears. Not as a person, but as a missing piece of reality. Let's say a ghost in Matt's memory. Now let's talk about Wilson Fisk, aka the Kingpin, because this is where things get a little dangerous. In Born Again, Fisk launches an anti-vigilante task force. I don't know if you remember that, but it happened in Season 1, Episode 2. He specifically references a man who dresses in a spider outfit as the reason for these new laws. You see, that one line changes everything. Spider-Man isn't just a hero in this world. He is the sole reason Fisk is rising to power. Think about it. After the chaos of No Way Home, New York is terrified. Mass heroes are unpredictable and uncontrollable. And Fisk? Well, he weaponizes that fear. Spider-Man becomes the boogeyman. That's the excuse. The plot for the entire story. So even if he never shows up on screen, this whole conflict, it starts with Spider-Man. Now comes the smallest details that might actually be the biggest proof. Well, there's set photos and scenes that have shown things like friendly neighborhood graffitied on walls and newspaper from the Daily Bugle and background references to Spider-Man's presence in New York. Marvel may not be allowed to technically or legally show Spider-Man directly, but they can show his impact, his reputation, his myth, his influence on the city. Spider-Man appears through the world reacting to him, through the people talking about him, through the fear he unintentionally created. You could argue that Spider-Man appears through his cultural footprint in New York City, the news, and the impact he has had on the citizens Matt is trying to protect. And this is where it all comes together. Spider-Man isn't just a hidden character in Born Again. He's an invisible antagonist, but because everything that happened traces back to him. Fisk can't control Spider-Man. He can't catch him. So instead, he builds a system that targets people like Daredevil. Spider-Man becomes the ghost that's haunting Fisk's entire operation, the threat he can't eliminate, so he punishes everyone else instead. Spider-Man isn't there as a person, but he's there as a legal shadow and a political target. But here's the kicker, this isn't just a theory. The people behind the show, including the actor who plays the Kingpin, have confirmed that Spider-Man references are very intentional. Fisk is actively aware of him, he's tracking him, and he's planning around him. Spider-Man is a part of this world whether you see him or not. So yeah, Spider-Man will appear in Daredevil Born Again Season 2, just not in a way that anyone is expecting. Not as Peter Parker, not as Spider-Man, but as a memory, a symbol, and the shadow that started it all. The premiere of Daredevil Born Again Season 2 is right around the corner, and I can't wait. It's one of the best Marvel shows that they've ever created, and we gotta give a lot of props to Netflix, man. They really set the standard for Marvel television. Also, I'm really hoping to see the actor who played Luke Cage in the series. I think he did a phenomenal job, and I don't see anybody else who can play that role. Now, Iron Fist, that's a different story. Anyways, if you want more breakdowns like this, drop me a like and subscribe to the channel.